I'm standing over here today, isn't that weird? Have you heard about this evolutionary change for trading card packs? On the YouTube channel Aaron Wayne's Strange Brain, the creators revealed that after months of work, he's configured a CT scanner to reliably reveal if a holographic Pokemon card is within a booster pack. He scanned two WotC era packs and confirmed inside a Holo Pinsir and a Holo First Edition Gengar. That Gengar is tougher to make out, but it's definitely in there. And that's my favorite Pokemon, so I'm happy he found one. Now it seems like the goal here was just a proof of concept. But now that it's been done and the cat's out of the bag for everyone, it seems like a few other people have been doing something similar. Several services are even launching soon to allow collectors to sit in their booster packs to be scanned. A company called Industrial Inspection and Consulting believes that they have perfected their scanning technique to offer their service to the public. At a fee of $75 to scan a booster pack, they offer evidence that they've scanned entire booster boxes and determined that chase cards were present at different levels within the packs. They don't have pricing on their website yet for more than booster packs, but are offering to scan booster boxes and cases for a negotiated price. Companies are already providing evidence of being able to scan full booster boxes to determine the newer chase cards within them. This scan of a Zapdos is from Twilight Masquerade. Is this really the chase version of Zapdos though? I figured it would be a full art unless I'm forgetting what's cool about current Pokemon cards. We're also being asked to believe that these are real scans and not just touched up black and white alterations. The concept seems easily believable. We already use CT technology to perform medical scans, and those seem fairly straightforward. I imagine that the CT machines being used to screen cards would also be able to operate at a stronger power than a CT machine used in healthcare. I'm fairly certain we aren't worried about giving the card packs cancer, but let me know in the comments if you've ever opened a booster pack with cancer or one that gave you cancer. I do believe that this is a technology that will come about eventually. If there are truly repairable CT machines on the secondhand market for $2,500, eventually the process will get fine-tuned enough that very accurate images will be produced. This process is already used by historians to scan ancient scrolls so the text can be read and arranged properly without the need to unroll and damage the scroll. Wayne even covers in his video about how a challenge to scan papyrus scrolls was how he started to practice using the machine properly, and how many other people were involved in the challenge propelling this use case forward. I expect that the Pokemon Company and Hasbro, as well as the sports card companies who probably have the most detectable cards, with things like real jersey pieces or bat pieces included, I'm sure they've all been aware that this situation was evolving and will implement protections within the packs. And while they may not be able to block scanning, or if putting some sort of shield on the packs is cost prohibitive, they can always swap to using placeholder cards. Pull the magic ticket and send it in to have the real chase card shipped to you. Although that may be an extreme answer, but it would work. Downsides would be no one is going to get that experience of opening a pack and all of a sudden having a wildly expensive card in their hands. We will get the thrill of opening the token, but I expect that's nothing compared to opening a card worth thousands. The best cards I've opened are in the $150 to $200 range, and I know my heart was racing. You start getting sweaty palms real quick, then you have to figure out how to put the card down to get sleeves, or how are you going to store it. It's quite the experience, and hopefully that will persist through advancements with pack scanning. I know I normally talk about TCGs, but the most promising use case for this technology is probably on sports cards. We know that a lot of the testing shown for scans are looking at old Pokemon packs to detect holo cards, but the real king of trading cards is sports. And while the one-of-one ring sold for $2 million, sports cards rack up huge dollar amounts consistently every year. This technology is most likely going to change that side of card packaging well before it becomes viable for Pokemon, Magic, or One Piece. So the landscape is changing. We've lived in a world where we knew weighing packs was viable for certain sets of Pokemon. It also seems viable for the first few sets of Lorcana cards, especially if you have first chapter boxes printed before they seal the edges. Buyers are warned to avoid buying single booster packs and to assume they've all been weighed. The same is true for graded booster packs. Buyers should anticipate that it was sent in likely because it had been weighed and a high grading score was the best way to get value out of the pack. Buying sealed boxes was the safest way to avoid getting scammed on packs that have been weighed, or visualized by looking through clear spots in the packaging. These warnings may be turned on their head now as scans become available for larger and larger packaged products. I plan on taking my pallet of boxes to the drive-thru scanner in the future so I can return it promptly if I don't have any hits. How are companies going to combat this effectively and preserve the experience of opening packs for its customers? Could they change to operating purely on a market of singles, buy as many of the rares as you need and move on? Is there a path to maintain draft formats if sealed packs have all been picked clean of the best bombs? Or will Wizards pre-produce a prepackaged cube for use at local stores? Let me know what you think in the comments. It's going to be a wild time to watch this technology evolve. And thanks for watching. Take care.